Morning. Now, the Duchess of York has been diagnosed with skin cancer following the removal of a cancerous mole during treatment for breast cancer.
Her spokesperson says she had several moles removed and analysed during reconstructive surgery after a mastectomy last year. She is the third royal to announce a medical procedure just in the past week. Well, joining us now is the host of the To Die For Daily podcast, Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time. Another really difficult health story from the royal family. You realise, you know, they are a family like any others and going through what so many are facing. Tell us what we know about Sarah Ferguson's condition.
I mean, well, we really don't have any new details. What you just said, these were moles inspected while she was seeing a dermatologist in regards to some reconstruction she was having done after her mastectomy. But I did want to stress that it does feel like we're seeing some of these senior royals really tighten up lately. The way that they responded to her breast cancer scare was inviting her to Sandringham for Christmas. They wanted her near. They not only appreciated the way that she had been treating Prince Andrew, but they really, I think that they felt for her over her breast cancer scare. So to have this on top of that, we know that this is one of the most aggressive types of skin cancer, which has to be upsetting to her, and that she remains in good spirits, that she in just total Fergie form continues to be the ray of sunshine. I think it says a lot about her strength, and we've seen the roller coasters she's had with the royal family, and she always continues to show up, continues to smile and put on a brave face, and you have to admire her fighting spirit.
You know what, Kins, I said before, I was at a thing before Christmas with Vic, and she came up to me, we were talking. She, by her own admission, probably messed up. She was young and slightly dumb. She sort of reincarnated herself, not as Camilla has, but I think what the royal family, I would suspect, feel really strongly for is that she is a fantastic influence on Andrew, who is in all sorts of trouble, of his own making, by the way. I think she brings some stability there. And I think she sort of survived. And I think, yeah, look, at the end of the day, we can only wish her the best of luck. But we were making the point before the break that I think it's quite good, certainly last week, the King talking about prostate, her talking about skin cancer. The awareness that does can only be brilliantly beneficial, can't it, Kins?
Yeah, but I think you're right when you compare her to the Queen Camilla. They both have taken on, they both seem so much more attainable and relatable to normal people. Fergie's got this adorable book series that she reads to children on the internet, similar to Queen Camilla's podcast about books. Yeah. So yes, there has been an evolution with both women. They're much more liked in the polls these days than they were 20, 30 years ago. And it's just a maturity and a grace from both ladies.
Completely agree.
And just talking about being relatable, obviously, the Princess of Wales is recovering from her surgery. So we've seen Prince William just out and about being a dad.
Isn't that fun to witness? And, you know, I think that if you are a royal watcher that loves that this is your core group, you kind of cheer on the Prince and Princess of Wales, you're always heartbroken to see them apart, because what's so magical about them is watching them interact with each other. But like, who knew there was this entire other version? Who knew that Prince William, you know, just loving on the kids without Kate was going to make your heart flutter? So you're seeing an entirely new side of him. And, you know, we miss Catherine desperately, and we can't wait to see her again. But I do think that it does a lot for Prince William's image to be seen as, you know, the hands-on deck dad.
Absolutely, and the kids are doing great. I don't want to do this, but I have to because I smiled. Prince Harry, over the weekend, drops his libel case against the Mail on Sunday. I know people will say, oh, Jess, don't be unfair. What is wrong with that? Honestly, they don't get it right, do they? They never get it right. £750,000 legal bill. Got it wrong again, haven't you?
I don't know if I've ever seen that much money in my life. I think that they might, in this particular case, might be trying to avoid another embarrassment like we experienced in Meghan's trial, where she had to apologize to the court for not being honest about collaborating with Omid Scobie's book through a third party. Now, Harry's camp, this is according to the Mail on Sunday, had been briefing other members of the media, and Harry's team was not responding to the Mail on Sunday, saying that Harry was offering to pay for his own security security. That was a huge story, and we were all arguing, well, why can't he pay for his own security? But the Mail on Sunday found proof that he hadn't even offered that yet at the time that they were briefing the media. In addition to that, there was proof of an email from April of 2020, where the Queen's private secretary, Sir Edward Young, exchanged some comments about Harry, saying he made it clear during the Sandringham summit that he and his wife were not in a position to privately fund security arrangements until they were independently earning. So did he just not want to get caught up in another lie? Is that why he pulled out in such a dramatic fashion?
For all the people, Kinsey, and we haven't got long, but and I don't know what you think, Rosie, but all the people say to me, oh, Jez, you've been really unfair. Just let them get on with their lives. They just don't get it right, and they get found out, and that's why people will say, stop lying, because the truth comes home. It does, every time.
Well, he's not bothered by you because he's over here accepting awards. He's spending his weekend with John Travolta collecting trophies, so he doesn't care what you say, JK.
No, nobody does. It's fine. I can deal with that.
Kinsey, thank you so much.
Do you care what I say? Thanks, Kinsey. Do you care what I say?
I definitely care what you say.
Good. I love your jacket this morning.